Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. Today I'm asking you the question, who owns your development? Are you ready? Well, let's get started. Well, you are a leader, and you probably would like to and maybe even need to become more effective. In fact, all of us as leaders can probably be more effective. So my question to you is, who benefits as you get better? Well, let's think about that for a second. First of all, the organization benefits when you get better. Why? Because if you lead more effectively, the organization will likely get better results. The organization sees you as someone who can help the organization into the future, so the organization benefits. Your team benefits because, well, they've got a better boss. They're more likely to stay around. They are more likely to want to be a part of what's going on and be led by you. Your boss benefits because, well, their job is easier. If you're more effective, if you're getting more done, if you are causing less drama with your team, then they benefit. But you benefit. And in fact, you benefit the most because you have less stress and greater success. You have less worry and less anxiety and greater confidence. You have better working environment for yourself today, better results for you today and for tomorrow and for the rest of your career. You might be in the same organization for your whole career. You won't have the same team for your whole career. You won't have the same boss for your whole career, but you're not going anywhere. So your development is most important at the end of the day. To you, you benefit the most. And you may be saying, well, Kevin, wait a minute. That's all good, but I work in an organization that doesn't really develop their people. And that may be true. And if that's true, maybe in the long term, you're not in the right place. That's for you to decide. But maybe you look around and no one else is getting any development, but have you asked? Have you asked for the chance to get some development? So think about it. We just described how everybody wins as you become a more effective leader. So have you asked? And even if you have asked and gotten a no, and now you're sitting here saying, Kevin, man, I really wish I worked someplace where they value development. Is all that worry and lamenting about it helpful? Probably not. But maybe you work in an organization that does value your development and invest in you at times, and so that's great, and you like what you're getting, and what you've gotten has been great, but you're now waiting for some more, and you're waiting. Either way, you're being passive. So here's my message for you today. Who owns your development? Well, stop waiting. If it belongs to you, why would you wait? If getting better is benefiting everybody, why would you wait? Start doing something today. Stop wishing. Well, my dad used to say, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Well, if the organization would just give me some opportunities, well, if they would just value my development, stop wishing and stop hoping. Stop hoping the day's going to come when they're going to do something. It's time for you to get proactive. So what do I want you to do? I want you to start reading. Behind me, there are hundreds of books. You've got books in your office you haven't read or you could read again. You've got a library where you can get books. You've got Amazon. You can get anything. You can start getting better at anything by becoming more knowledgeable. Start reading. Start listening. Podcasts. Maybe that's where you're listening to me now. Start listening to audiobooks if that's what you prefer. Start listening to those around you who are wise leaders that you can learn from. And start investing in yourself. Because investing, whether it's in a workshop, a webinar, a podcast listening, whatever it is, you're investing in you, and it's at the end of the day benefiting you. Be willing to investigate your time, your talents, meaning your chance to practice and get better, and even your dollars to help you get better. Here's where I'll close this today, and that is that you have control of your development, so take it. Stop waiting and wishing and wondering and start taking action, because after all, you're the one that benefits the most. Let me close with today's tweet. Hopefully you work for an organization that invests in you. Whether they do or don't, your development still belongs to you. Well, speaking of your development, how would you like to get a newsletter every Monday morning that was written by someone, me, who believes in your development, who believes that you want to become more effective, believes that you can become more effective? The newsletter is called Unleashing Your Remarkable Potential. It's available for you. All you've got to do is follow the links where you are to get signed up. I hope you'll do that. And I hope you'll be back next week for another episode of the Remarkable Leadership Podcast and Remarkable TV.